Hello everybody, today we're going to be starting a Dokkan series where we analyze and give grades and go over all aspects of Dokkan units. And today, for the first video, we are going to be starting with the brand new Dokkanfest that came out for Golden Week, Ceaseless Combat Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken, or just Blue Kaioken Goku. And to start the video, we will be going over his animations, so let's get right to that.
サイヤ人ブルーの力で海洋圏の上乗せだ。
Okay, now that we've watched his animations, let's go over them. I think they're very good. They're not perfect, but you're gonna find out throughout this video I don't like this unit, but I definitely can't take away the fact that his animations look very good. His intro looks great, this looks great. His super attack, I don't know if it could have looked better. It looks absolutely incredible. Just, they did a really good job capturing that one. Now this is where I have the biggest issue with his animations, actually. That's not the actual animations. The animations look fine. They don't do any voice acting for 90% of this active skill, just there at the end. In the show he's screaming the whole time and it's awesome, and I don't know why they didn't put it in the character. The animation looks fine, it's just really weird why they did that. I don't know. And his revive counter looks pretty good. Doesn't have much impact at the end, but it looks good. And the OST is really good as well. But, nothing spectacular, but it looks good. So let's move on to his kit now. Blue Kaioken's leader skills, where we'll be starting, and we're already off to a bad start. We have Rep C number 7 or Full Power, Category 3 key, 200% HP and 170% attack and defense, plus an additional HP, attack and defense plus 50% for the characters who also belong to tournament participants or the superheroes category. I hate this leader skill. One, we're only leading 2 categories base. It's not 2022 anymore. It's 2025. Most characters are leading 3 leader skills. And Full Power's fine. We did just get the Carnival Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that leads Full Power, but it's fine, I guess. Reps Universe 7 is pretty dead for the most part. So, I don't know, just not a good leader skill. His team is too limited. He is on so many categories, as we'll see in the category section. They definitely could have thrown another one in there. So, and TEQ, I don't really care, it's fine. So, now that we're done with his leader skill, let's move on to his super attack effect. Alright, Blue Kaioken's super attack in base. Kaioken God Kamehameha greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy while sacrificing 5% HP. Of course, greatly equals 50%, so 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Now, normally it'd be fine. This is fine. Why does he damage himself? I get it, they do it with the Kaioken characters, like I get it makes sense in lore. Kaioken hurts Goku's body. That makes sense, and they've done it for past Kaioken units in this game. But I don't think we need to be doing this for a premium Dokkanfest anymore, especially when this character is supering 3 or 4 times in one turn, as we'll see when we get to his passive. He's doing so much damage to himself, and I don't think his damage numbers are that high to begin with, so it's just super unnecessary and just harms the team. I don't like this at all. It's really dumb. Alright, so now let's move on to links and categories. Alright, his links are Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Overrun a Flash, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Very good links. I can't lie, he does have some very good links. That's one good part about him. Categories, another good part about him. He's on so many. Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Realm of Gods, Full Power, Powerful Comeback, Mastered Evolution, Final Trump Card, Bond of Parent and Child, Bond of Friendship, Turtle School, Bond of Master and Disciple, Superheroes, Accelerated Battle, Reps Universe 7, Tournament Participants, and Earthbred Fighters. Lots of very good teams, which is why they couldn't throw one of those on his leader skill. They couldn't have thrown, I don't know, Turtle School or Mastered Evolution or Final Trump Card. Like, they could have thrown something else on there that would have really helped, but it is what it is. Good links, very good categories. Alright, next let's move on to his actual passive. Alright, so here's his passive. We got a novel to read here, Intensified with the Kaioken Technique. He has an entrance animation that activates when there are 2 or more tournament participant allies in the turn, or another Reps Universe 7 ally on the team. Not on the turn, just either 2 more tournament participants or just 1 Reps Universe 7 on the team. And then he'll get guard and 170% defense for 1 turn, and then he'll get an additional super attack for 3 turns. The guard and the extra defense is good, obviously, but I wish it was more than 1 turn. And the additional super is fine, it just means he can damage himself more. But, I mean, the guard and the defense is fine, I just wish it was 3 turns like this, and that would be good. Base effects, 3 key, 200% attack and defense, high chance to crit, high chance to dodge, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, tech excluded to tech key spheres. It'd be nice if it was rainbow, but he needs tech key spheres later in his kit, which is stupid. I wish he was just rainbow orb changing, that would give him some extra value. 50% crit and 50% dodge is fine, nothing crazy, but good effects. When attacking with over more keys, so basically just went super ring. 200% attack and defense, and then he gets 100% defense if your HP is 70% or more, and 100% attack if your HP is 70% or less. Which, I mean, those are good stats, but I wish he just got that extra defense and attack. Like, HP restrictions like this always suck. Especially, like, if your health is lower, you'd want that extra defense. So, I don't like this. But it is what it is. 1 or more tech key spheres obtained, 100% attack, and a guaranteed additional super. Again, like, he wants the tech key spheres that he creates, which is fine for the attack and the additional super, but he also could heal himself, which you might want the less HP for the attack. It's just not even synergizing with himself. If this was rainbow and he's rainbow orb changing, this would be a lot better. When all allies attacking the same turn are Reps Universe 7 category characters, which is laughable, 70% attack and 30% crit. So he'd be at 80% crit and he gets the extra attack. That's fine, but guess what? Reps Universe 7 isn't that good. I don't want to run a full rotation of them just to get the extra attack and crit. It's just not worth it. Then after a character or an ally's survival skill is activated, guard, 170% defense, guaranteed additional super, and then an extra 20% crit and 20% dodge. So, you know, if he has that all Reps Universe 7 after reviving or an ally reviving, he would be at 100% crit, and he would be at 70% dodge with the guard and the defense. So that is good. After he revives, or someone else revives, he is definitely a lot better. But you have to actually get there, which, depending on how the fight is going, might be difficult. Who knows? But, yep, that's his passive. Again, I don't like the way he's designed at all. I wish this was for longer. I wish this was rainbow orbs. I don't like these HP restrictions. The Reps Universe 7 restrictions are extremely stupid. The revive activating stuff is fine, but yeah, really don't like this kid overall. Let's move on. Alright, let's go over his standby condition. He will stand by for 4 turns, and the condition to activate it is starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. Which isn't the worst ever, but we would definitely prefer it be the 4th turn from the character's start of battle. Because 4th turn from the character's entry turn is the same as the LR Physical Gogeta from the 9th anniversary. Where it basically has to be his 2nd turn. Well, I guess it can depend. But the best way to do this would be to float him turn 1. Or whenever you get him turn 1 and float him, and then you'll have it when he comes back. Which, I mean, that's fine, but I don't think they want you to float him, so it's whatever. This condition's fine. Nothing terrible, nothing good, so it's whatever. Alright, here's his standby super attack, times 10 Kaioken God Kamehameha, massively raises the attack for 1 turn, causes much damage to the enemy while sacrificing 10% HP. Normally I'd be like, there's no defense and even more HP sacrificing, but it's a standby and he's going to revive anyway, so I don't think it really matters. The 100% attack is fine, although it doesn't feel like it because he doesn't do much damage. And then his finish skill is what happens when he revives. When this character revives, he counters with super intense power against the enemy who KO'd him or an ally in the turn. And the finish skill can definitely do decent damage, but we've definitely seen much more, so nothing crazy. Let's move on to his standby passive. Okay, here's his standby passive skill. This ends now. 10 key, 200% attack, changes all key spheres to TEQ, which is good. And then when he attacks with 10 or more key spheres, he gets 159% attack, which, you know, you're going to be getting all the key spheres on the field, just like 24 or something. For every key sphere obtained, attack and chance to crit plus 10%, so if we get tons of attack, he'll be at 100% crit. And then chance of dodging 10% within the turn before attacking. So again, if you put him slot 1 and get all the orbs, he'll have 100% dodge to the enemy before he supers, and then after he supers, he'll have 0. Then he can die and revive. 10 or more key spheres obtained, he gets an additional super, so you'll be double supering. And then when the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd, he'll revive with 70% HP, and then the finish skill is activated and he gets 159% attack. I do like his standby, actually. Like, I actually like the way this works. I wish it did more damage. It doesn't really do much damage, but I like the utility of being able to dodge. You do the supers, and then you get the finish skill, and it does a good amount of damage. Like, I like the way it's set up, I just wish it did more damage. But it's alright. So, I think now we're gonna move on. I like this overall. Definitely not bad. I just wish it did more damage. Alright, let's go. We finished talking about the unit, basically, so let's go over his pros and cons. Obviously, more cons than pros. His pros, he's very hype. We've been wanting a blue Kaioken Goku in Dokkan for a while, from the Universe 6 fight specifically. And next pro, he has very good animations. His animations are very good, and he's just very hype in general. I like him. As far as pros for his actual kit, I do like his revive counter. I'm glad we got another one of those. It's been a while. So, I mean, I do like it. And then, of course, he has good links and good teams. I can give him that, but that's about all the praise I can give him. I hate, as far as cons, damages himself, shouldn't be doing that in 2025. His damage is way too low for 2025. I know to focus on dodge seems like a bad thing. Dodge is very good, but we also have a lot of dodge canceling fights in the game right now, so without dodge, he loses basically all of his value. So you can't really run him in any dodge canceling fights, which there's a lot of right now. His leader skill's terrible, just not good categories. Only 2. Very dumb. Hate it. bad restrictions. The universe, like Reps Universe 7 restrictions are extremely stupid. Reps, I swear they think that Reps Universe 7 is a much better category than it actually is right now, but whatever. And then he has the weird voice acting on the active skill, which I don't like, but it is what it is. So let's look at what grade we've given this character overall, and it's a C+. Not very good. I gave him a C+ because at least he's cool, he's very hype, has cool animations, some good like links and teams and stuff, but the overall kit of the unit, try to be positive, but it sucks. So it is what it is. We'll give him a C+, which is probably more than he deserves, but it's okay. Alright, so yeah, that's the analysis of Blue Kaioken Goku, the new Dokkanfest. The next analysis will most likely be on Hit, the other Dokkanfest that came out with Goku. So I'll see you guys for the Hit analysis. And yeah, thanks for watching, leave a like, and see you in the next video.